Hi, everybody at True Wellness and all of our friends receiving our news updates here at True Wellness. I know it's been a few months and I'm looking forward to bringing these to you every single month. I've been working on so many things on platforms and making things available to you all via the internet, which to that end, the first part of my newsletter tonight is about that. So tonight at 7 o'clock, Ian is doing a workshop, which we normally do in the office, but we are doing it on Zoom. You do need to purchase a ticket on Eventbrite. It's $16. There's a link below on this newsletter. But when you register for the $18, you then receive a coupon after attendance for $18 that you can use at the office for Flowpresso, TAMA supplements. And then you'll also receive a link and an invite to Wellivate, which is one of our distributors for a lot of the supplements that we use for pure encapsulation allergy research, a lot of the innate formulas like the digestive enzymes, probiotics, vitamin C, the liposomals. So we're making that and extending that to all of you who come to our workshops, and you get a 5% discount off of retail. So attend the workshop tonight and you'll get those two emails subsequently, not to mention the amazing workshop that Ian's going to do. And it's not like, oh, this is what the emotional work is. That's not what this workshop is. It's more about, here's a different way to look at the emotional side of health. And he's been doing so much studying in the last year and working with a particular mentor that his view of emotions has changed a little bit. So he wants to share some of that with you. He's got an exercise for everybody, and it's one ticket per household. So if you want to join in, you want to have your spouse, your kids, your friends, who's ever safely socially distancing themselves at your home, go ahead and have them join in with us tonight at 7 o'clock. So that's number one. Number two, we're reopening. Next Tuesday on the 27th, we will be open. We will allow Flowprezzos. We will have myself or Ian there. We will switch back and forth. He'll be available. I think it's going to be Tuesday, Thursdays. I'll be there Wednesday, Fridays. It'll be a shortened day, but we do want to make all those things available to you to help you boost your immune system, right? So look for those hours and know that we'll be available starting the 27th. You can start to schedule as of tomorrow on Tuesday. Number three, the Flow Manual. So I did a Facebook Live that I'm going to put a link in here again on the bottom of this newsletter where I describe how to manually pump, and I show a little video. Then you are also able to get a worksheet if you go to our Not Meds website, which is on the link below. And Not Meds is just beginning. And so I want you to go there, subscribe to it, so as new podcasts come available and so forth, you'll be able to be indicated to know that that new material is available for you, because that's what we're all about, is getting the information flowing, the information about the lymph to flow. So go to Not Meds, subscribe to our page, and then you'll be able to receive the email where it was a big gift that Desiree Despong, my good friend, colleague of 10 or more years now from New Zealand, gave all of us. And it's a manual worksheet explaining exactly how to do your lymph, so you can spread that news and you can share in the love yourself. Number four, I have a recipe I want to share. My good friend, Dr. Daryl Joffrey, is an amazing doctor. He wrote a book called Get Off Your Acid. You can see why I like him. He's very funny. But he's also really into live blood, and he's really into the pleomorphic side of life. He's really into Flowpresso. And I met him, I don't know, this last summer, and we've run into each other a few times. And through the course of this experience here at Coronavirus, I've attempted a few more recipes in the kitchen to try to help all of us eat better. So to that end, I found his chocolate chia pudding recipe. It's ridiculous. And he was on Kelly Live with this recipe, and I can see why Kelly Ripa has him on, because it's an amazing thing. I'm actually alternating between the cashew nuts and putting in avocados because I'm a bit sensitive to cashews. So look for that recipe. That's also here. It's amazing. I also included an article from another good friend of mine, Dr. Jerry Kirotola. He was just exposed a little bit in a good way out in the East Hampton area and in eastern of New York, of Manhattan. So there's a great article about the 5 ways to boost your immune system, so I thought I'd share that with everybody. Kate is back from Korea, if you haven't heard, and Sarah is also now on the team as our 2 yoga/breath experts. They're both now offering a lot of virtual appointments to accommodate those who are not able to get out, and whether that's breath to do your get your lymph moving, breath for focus, for anxiety, maybe to get your bowels movement, or maybe it's yoga poses in general that you want to get better at, or you want a one-on-one class. So those are available. I think there's just 2 more things. So, oh no, there's a few more things. I take that back. I'm going to put the list together here again, our recommendations. And our recommendations, you know what? I'm going to put a separate video together so I have them all. They're all the things that I've been taking. So I'll go grab them and then I'll put a little second video together on this. That'll be our recommendations, okay? Just so that everybody knows exactly what we're recommending throughout this time period to boost your immune system. What do we recommend more than anything though? Come in and get your lymph done, Flowpresso, right? Now that we're able to move a little bit as of next week. I know a lot of you are out there today. Some of you are across the country. There's been a lot of protests in regards to let's get back to work. The curve has stabilized. Ayan and I feel very comfortable, feeling necessary as well as going back to work to help people continue to stay healthy. We've gotten a lot of calls in the last couple of weeks of people's anxieties increasing, and we know that we help a lot in that great way. So we're going back to work to that end. We'll be working in a little different way, of course, and maybe not at the same pace, but we're here for you and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you. So please go to our YouTube channel, if you would. I'm really asking for a favor. I want everybody to help us get the information out there. I can't do this alone. You know, each and every one of you have played a piece of my heart throughout the years on many levels, I'm sure of that. And I just ask you to get this information flowing out there about the lymph. So I ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And Desiree and I did an hour-long video. I know that's super long. I know that a lot of people's attention span is not quite an hour, but I do still implore you to watch this video and share it with those that are truly interested in the lymph. We're going to do a shorter version of it. I spoke to her and Dr. Caratola about that quite a bit today, about the length of our videos that we're going to start to produce, but we want to make sure that this is available information to y'all. So if you're really interested, please do watch that, subscribe to it, and share it with your friends. And let's see, what else? Am I forgetting anything? No, I think that's it. Next month, we're going to have a new version of our newsletter. This month's newsletter was just me putting it together with some details that I want to make sure that y'all have, and some great links and videos and information out there for you. Next month, it's going to be more of a standard. Here's going to be the 4 corners of True Wellness. So we're going to have 4 corners. Kelly's Corner, Ask Ayan. So I want questions from you as per this newsletter. What questions do you have for Ayan that you want him to answer? And every month he'll answer a particular question via video. We'll have a corner for Bree, which is going to be what you need to know at True Wellness. So this will be more like, hey, hours are changing, new staff member, new piece of equipment, a special, the Wellevate thing, anything like that. It's more administrative, but that's going to be Bree's corner. She's going to come to you on video. And then we're going to have New at True Wellness, which is going to be with Sarah, and that'll be a new therapy, a new thing that happened, a new testimonial, something from the practitioner side of what's new at True Wellness. Maybe something more we're focusing on, something we've refocused on, whatever the case may be. So again, just as a recap, we invite you to the workshop tonight at 7 o'clock. Please do register on Eventbrite, and then we will get you the link to Zoom, and we're really happy to share this information with you at 7 o'clock. Further in this email, go to notmeds.com, subscribe, get the email of the worksheet directly in your email, which will show you how to manually pump. Go to our YouTube channel, please, and subscribe, and then watch that hour-long video on the lymph. And lastly, the recipe. I'm going to send you the recipe. So I hope everybody has a great week. I look forward to seeing you all soon, and enjoy these beautiful moments that we're having of spring blooming and all the changes happening. And remember, a time of rest allows for massive change afterward. Oftentimes during Christmas, during Hanukkah, during the winter, that's what I'm trying to think of, the winter season, right? Everything's cold and dark and goes inside and hibernates. Why? So that in the spring it can blossom and it can grow and it can be cultivated in the light of day in the springtime, where new things pop up. We've all had 4 to 5 weeks in our cocoon, in our hibernation. It's now time to blossom and cultivate yourself. Take all those changes we've made. Let's not forget all the great things that we've learned through this process of this amazing virus and what it has taught us all. Appreciate every hug, every look, every interaction like you've never had an appreciation for it before. And for that, it's been a great gift. We look forward to seeing you soon.